Welcome to a Walk Down Memory Lane's video tutorial series. Today I'm going to show you how to stamp with paints on cardstock. That's what I did for the background here on this. On my example I did it on white, but it works really well to get color on a dark cardstock where inks won't always work. So I'm going to show you how it looks on a dark piece of cardstock. There are two ways you can do this. You're going to need an acrylic or rubber stamp. I've got an acrylic one here from Glitz Designs. This is the clear distressing stamps. I've got it mounted on my block already. You can use ink in it or paint in a tub like this, or you can use the sponge dabbers. Those work really well too. So for blue, like I did on my layout, I've got the Claudine Helmuth Studio Paint, and you're just going to get that paint onto your stamp. And because I'm using a distress stamp, I'm not going to worry too much about how well the paint's on there. And then you line it up and stamp like you would if you were using regular old inks. But it shows up a little bit brighter this way. To do an entire background, you'll just paint it up again. Line up your stamp, and I like to off-center it a little bit so you don't see a bunch of lines going down the paper, and continue on your way. You'll keep doing it till you end up with a full piece like this. You can also do this on a solid stamp. You're not limited just to backgrounds. And here's with a paint dabber. They're kind of nice. Easy way to get ink on your stamp. So if you wanted to do an image, that works too. And so do words if you want to try that too. So normally if you tried to use yellow ink on a dark blue piece of paper like this, it wouldn't show up. So that's a benefit to using paint. You'll also get a little more texture to it too. You'll get areas where the paint kind of globs and you'll see a little more texture. Remember, when you're using paint instead of ink, you need a little bit more drying time because this is still going to be wet. And here's the project I did again with that polka dot background. Your challenge for this week is to stamp with paint on a card or a layout. It can be a background like I did here, or an image, or a greeting. I can't wait to see what you do.